This is Matthias Hartwig, and I want to welcome everyone today to another episode of Living in Toronto's West End. Today I have Ellen Annor-Adjei with us from the Musical Art Academy, and Ellen is the director and founder of this academy. She studied piano from the age of 5 and subsequently attended the Musical College of Moscow State Tchaikovsky Conservatory, and she has appeared in numerous recitals at the Arts and Letters Club and the Toronto Centre for the Arts, the Glenn Gould Studio, and even the Four Seasons Centre for the Performing Arts. Ellen has extensive experiences in teaching in Europe and North America, and she was on the faculty of University Settlement Music Art School from 1996 until 2011. And today you are with us here today. Thank you so much for being here, Ellen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. The show is a little bit about small businesses and personalities in Etobicoke, here in Islington Village, and so on. You are a small business owner, Ellen. How would you describe your business?
Well, obviously, coming from musical background, I always sort of wanted to bring my experience and share my experience. So when time was right for me, when my kids grown up, and at the moment, actually I started when they were small, so they were attending the school.
Wow.
They were first students in the school. But I kind of felt this is a time for me to start kind of sharing my experience, and that's why I decided to build this business, and pretty much from scratch. I did not have a lot of students at the beginning, and my kids and my husband they were my first students. And slowly, kind of like, of course, it grew, and at the moment, we pretty successful, having close to 100 students, and
wow.
Teachers, about 12 teachers who are teaching, and wonderful faculty, wonderful kind of a relationship.
That's amazing.
I think I'm very lucky and fortunate having those people around me.
Wow, that's fantastic. So coming here and leading this academy, what drives you to do that? What motivates you?
Well, my life, it's all about music, and I think it's just so satisfying to see young people who we influence and actually, provide some different view on life. On music, it's like learning totally different language, and it's what drives me is satisfaction after seeing them being successful.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Your students, your customers, what would they say they love the most about your business, about your academy?
Well, I think they like the traditional approach that we provide. So I always believe very proper approach, and teaching them how to read music, and not just having fun and just play funny tunes, but which of course this is important too, but we really want them to learn how to read, how to perform the stage manners. We have this wonderful performing hall, which we use all the time, and we have our recitals about 3-4 times a year. And I think parents love to see their children to be able to come on stage along most of the time, which is it's a huge pressure, but that helps them in the future lives. Like even if you're public speaking or do anything in the future, it's very, very good preparation for that, and have wonderful skill of playing instruments.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, it's a fantastic facility. You have this little concert hall here, I want to say, and you have your recitals here. And it must be always a special event.
Oh, absolutely. We're having one coming up for Halloween, which is I think, kids' favorite one because they get to perform in costumes. And it's just a fun event. So we have one coming up soon.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Have you ever had some odd requests from your students?
Odd requests, my goodness. Well, nothing really odd when it comes to music. Like, yes, we had requests. Some students want to compose their own pieces, which I don't consider to be odd, but it's very impressive when young people wants to actually go into composition and kind of express their own feeling through music. I mean, honestly, I would not consider anything odd when they're asking.
But that's so fantastic that these students want to compose themselves, and wow. That's
and
good.
they're welcome to perform their compositions, of course.
Wow, that's awesome. Here in Etobicoke, having a small business, what do you consider your biggest challenge to run a business? I know there's a beauty of teaching and seeing children grow in their abilities and in their personality, but there's also the business side. What would you say is the biggest challenge for you today?
Well, there's two aspects for this question. Like, the biggest challenge in terms of customers, how to keep them interested. It's just we're competing with so many other activities that kids are doing, and there's swimming, there's like tennis, basketball, and all the sports and other stuff. So, and with music it's a little different because it requires a big commitment of kids' own practice at home, right? Sometimes not all the parents or students understand. This is not like, you drop your kid to your soccer game and then just one time thing once a week, right? So it takes a little bit of more explanation sometimes and understanding from parents when they sign up children, but it's a huge satisfaction after, if they really understand how it works. So we're approaching parents as well to sort of educate them how to handle this activity, right? So
it's a bigger commitment than just half an hour or 45 minutes a week, right?
It's much bigger commitment, and it's very important to understand what involves.
I remember my children, they all had to learn a little bit of piano in elementary school. And in order to have computer time, they had to buy their computer time by practicing the piano.
It's absolutely, I would say that's how to go about it, because there is no kid who loves practicing. Even if the child is extremely talented, extremely musical, it's just something because it's very solitary, it's kind of repetitive. That's the practice nature.
Yes.
And yes, but it is a great discipline. It's something that they can use in life down the road and kind of teach themselves how to be committed.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's not only about the music, it's also about life skills.
Exactly. Learning how to be disciplined.
Talking about our neighborhood here, you've been around in the neighborhood for some time?
So I would say 20 plus years.
Oh, okay. And is there something that you would especially point to in our neighborhood that's so beautiful? What do you like about our neighborhood?
Well, I think West Etobicoke is one of the best places in Toronto to live, especially if you have family. Nature, amazing parks and sort of recreational places where you can take kids outdoors. Plus a lot of businesses providing like dance schools, sports activities, music, right? And just generally like private schools, public schools, a lot of them in Etobicoke, you have a huge choice where kids will go. And yeah, sometimes it's very hard to make a decision, but
that's so true. That's so true.
But yeah, no, I think Etobicoke is a wonderful place.
Do you have a favorite place here?
Favorite place
maybe
in terms of,
I don't know, maybe a restaurant or
a restaurant. Yeah, I forgot about that restaurant. Well, Blue West Village, wonderful places all through the Kingsway Village. Yeah, that's where actually I'm closer to Kingsway Village. Also amazing restaurants, amazing, and all those recreational summer festivals like Kingsway Village just had one, and Blue West Village Ukrainian Festival just happened. So it makes the whole kind of like a neighborhood very united, and people love to attend those festivals. And restaurants are wonderful, all kinds of cuisines, and it's like being traveling around the world. It's right there on one street.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Well, coming back to your academy, you mentioned you have some special recitals. What's the next thing coming up exciting for you, for the staff, and so on?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, we have Halloween recital coming up on Sunday, October 29th. Now, personally, like we also, very important part of our academy, we're trying to involve teachers to perform. And because all our teachers are actually performing musicians, which is a huge benefit to have, because kids hearing their teachers play, it's a absolutely wonderful motivation, and like a role model. And so we're planning to have teachers recital where just the teachers will be performing. And that would be very nice and exciting. And
do you have a date for that already?
Not yet. That takes a little bit more organizing.
To be determined.
Yes, but that's something we are planning to do. And personally, my son is a violinist, and he is studying at Cleveland Institute of Music, and we're waiting for response from Germany to go to a competition in Germany, and where he's going to compete, and I'm his accompanist, so I always playing with him, and
fantastic. Lots of good stuff coming to you. Beautiful. Oh, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. What would be the best way for new students to get in touch with you, in touch with the academy?
The best way, it's either calling us, and the phone number is on website, musicalartsacademy.ca, or there's a registration form you can fill up, and you can come for 15-minute trial lesson free. Just explore our website, and there are teachers' biographies, and definitely that might be very interesting to see who you want to study with. And or come over and just see our wonderful facility. And that's also, very nice to have someone at the reception all the time who will show you around.
Perfect. Ellen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate that. And thank you for everybody who tuned in today. And I would like to ask everybody to like our video, comment at the bottom, share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and certainly check out our Park Bench website. And of course, don't forget to contact me for all your real estate questions. Thank you so much, and we'll stay in touch. Goodbye.
Thank you.